There was one friend that I had a couple years ago. Um, we have stopped talking. I'm not gonna get into the full-on story because I don't want to be on here for much longer. But we were good friends. We were actually decent friends. Like we had good conversations and whatnot. And he was one of the first people that I actually got to connect with um, from a deeper level in a long time, and have actual intellectual conversations with. We were good. We were like decent friends for about 2 years, and then you know he had his own problems, like his own situation of being homeless and whatnot. I gave him a place to stay from time to time, and like toward the end of 2022, you know, the energy just got weird. Things became different. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people have their own agenda, and you know, I couldn't have that person live in my apartment because at some point he had to get his own place. He had to figure it out on his own. But I gave him, and of course my mother, we gave him a place to stay for a while to kind of figure things out. But he wasn't looking to really do that, and it almost felt like after a while he was kind of sponging off of our finances, and I'm the type of person that's not going to tolerate that. I'll give you a chance. I'm gonna give you a chance to like get your shit together and whatnot, but you're not going to sit up in my apartment and sponge off of me. That's not, we're not going to do that, you know? Like, you have a time period to get your stuff together, but if you wasted your time and you were not actively getting your life together, that's your problem. I can only do so much for people that don't want to do much for themselves. And that's where you got to really cut ties. And, he was supposed to pay me back some money. And he said he would pay me back and whatnot. Months went by, I would message him. And I gave him time because I knew his situation. I knew he was homeless. I knew that financially um, he was struggling. So I gave him time to pay me back. But after 2 months after, we kind of kicked him out, he just never paid me back the money that he owed. And the thing is, like, I wasn't pressing him about it. Like, originally I said he didn't really have to pay me back, but he insisted that he would pay me back, but he never did. So when you make a promise like that, I expect you to uphold on the promise that you kept originally. So, he just stopped messaging me, right? And I just wound up blocking him. Because at that point, I'm not going to press you no more about the money. Um, I already know the spirit on you. Like, I just know. So I'm just not going to worry about it. It is what it is. What it is. Wish you nothing but the best, But I'm not going to be taken advantage of. That's not going to happen. And see, sometimes in life, you may get along with certain people, but for whatever reason, they just are struggling in life and they're going through their own mess. You can't let people take advantage of you, right? Don't let it get to a point where people start to take advantage of you, because you don't want to be that pushover. And it's okay to help people. You're supposed to help people from time to time and be there for them. But they're not going to be there for themselves. If they're not going to, really put in the work to get their life on track, and they're looking at you for an easy bag, and they're looking to sponge off of you and just drain you of your resources and whatnot, then you got to cut them off.